The thing is other psychological barriers. So previously I am talking about the negative barriers. In this slide, we are going to talk about the other psychological barriers. So I'd like to give you a few points about the psychological barriers like people's state of mind, happy, sad. So it depends upon their psychology that the receiver gives how they are taking into their mind. So whether it is in a happy mood, they can go for the happiness. If they are in a sad mood, they will take it into the other way of the things. So it depends upon the person's status and the mood of thinking. Next one is personal problems worries. So everyone will not in a smooth way or without a problem. So if the receiver is in a problem or in a worries, whatever the things we say, they will take it into the worries because already their mind is not relaxed or the mind is not peaceful. So they will think into the other part of the things. The next one, preconceived notions of communicator or receiver. So this talks about the communicator and the receiver's mindset, mental limitations of human beings, failure to refer language to experience the confusion of concept. So there is a limitation for the things, everything in the human life, either the failure or the happiness or the wealth or whatever, there should be a limitation. So in the psychological barrier, it talks about that the mind of the person worries, failures, and the happiness and the sadness. Then next one is cultural barrier. So here we are going to talk about the culture of the people. So distortions in communication comes from semantics, the use of words or expression which have a different meaning for the sender or receiver. So here the communication is differs and how the words we are expressed when as a sender or as a receiver. Creator, when communicators use technical jargons, usage common to a particular field or specialization. So the jargons like mm, ouch, although, mm, oh God. So all these things are the jargons will be used uh, by the sender. So when we are using all these things, we have to be very keen how the receiver will take the jargon words. If they are well versed or with all these jargons, it is not a problem at all. Next one is cultural barriers of language. In the previous thing, I talk about the cultural barriers. Here I am going to talk about the cultural barriers of language. So the first point is different languages, dialect, individual linguistic ability, use of difficult words, inappropriate words, pronunciation, norms and values, belief, social practices and traditions. So these are all the things for the cultural barriers. Then next one is physiological barriers. So physiological barriers in the sense of the person's physics. It depends upon the person's physics, like individuals' personal discomfort. So we might think that the person sitting opposite to us, they might have an discomfort also. So how it is? So like the seating and the atmosphere, because it is a new one or a old one, of the circumstance, and when we arrange the chairs, if the chairs are close to one and another, they feel comfortable, and it is a very crowd, so this might be a new experience for the person. So all these things will make the person discomfortable. So the other discomfortables are ill health. It will happen because of the physique of a personality. Ill health. Next one, poor eyesight. So we cannot help for it. And next one, hearing difficulties. So some people, the audience may not be here because of the crowd, or it doesn't sound good, or because of the mic problems, or something will have at the time of the presentation. So speech and voice defect, a feeling of inferiority, diseases, physical appearance, lack of skill. So when we are talking in front of the audience, the last two things are very, very important. That is the physical appearance and the lack of skill. So if we are standing in front of the audience, we should know at least 90 percentage of the knowledge what topic we have taken. So that speaks a good sound in front of the audience. We'll see the next communication barrier in the next video.